Good morning, everyone. Money here, and welcome to a brand new series of quick tutorials for Autonauts versus PirateBots. I'll be covering the basics in the first few videos and then start to tackle some more advanced topics as I get more familiar with the game myself. I'm going to try to keep these videos fairly short so they'll each be focused on a single task. Today we're going to get your first tree farm up and running. Let's get started. When you first start your PirateBots adventure, you'll have a collection of bots ready to be programmed. We're going to need a few things first though. You'll need 2 crude workbenches set up somewhere near where you want your farm, and you'll also want to craft 2 signs. While the signs aren't necessary, I definitely recommend them for any task that's going to involve a lot of robots working in the same area. If you don't have enough logs laying around, you can always use a stone to cut down a few extra trees. You'll need to set the workbenches up to make a crude axe and a crude shovel. Craft 2 of each of these with the sticks and stones that should have been spared during the pirate attack. Now we have everything we need to get going. Let's left click one of our signs to pick it up and press Z to open the sign settings. We're going to uncheck the link area box so the area assigned to the sign doesn't move around if we move the sign somewhere else. Expand the marching ants area to something like 15 by 15 and place it where you want the tree farm to go. Let's call this sign something useful like trees collect. I like to keep my signs close to the area they define, but you can stash yours wherever you like. Now for the second sign, uncheck link area and move it inside the first area, but make it smaller by 1 tile all the way around. So mine's going to be 13 by 13. We'll call this one trees planting. The main reason for using 2 different signs here is that chopping trees will cause logs, sticks, and seeds to fall onto tiles next to them, so we need a larger area for collecting than we need for planting. Now we're ready to finally program our bots. Press space and select one of the bots that are just standing around. Hit the record button and the bot will start recording everything you do. Start by picking up a crude axe you crafted earlier, and then left click on a tree to start chopping it. You should see 6 instructions in your bot's brain after this. We just need to add a few things to really automate this bot. Start by dragging a repeat block from under the record button to the top of your instruction list. Verify the drop-down says until hands full, and then drag the first 3 instructions into this repeat block. This should be find nearest crude axe, move to target, and pick up target. Since we picked up the crude axe from the workbench's output spot, the target will remain as that workbench. Drag in 1 more repeat block under the first one and drag the rest of the instructions inside it. Pro tip, holding control while clicking or dragging instructions will select more than 1. You want to change this block's drop down to until hands empty. Now we need to change the search area for find nearest tree to be the one we defined with our sign, so click the gray rectangle with the axe icon next to it, and then select the first button on the bottom to select target. Select the sign we labeled trees collect, and this instruction will now be linked to that sign's area. If we ever change or move the area for that sign, all the bots using that sign will automatically use the new area. Now just click the repeat block button under the record button again to wrap this whole thing in a forever loop. Your code should look like this, and that's all we have to do for this bot. It's a good idea to rename your bots so you can easily find them again later. I'll name mine Tree Chopper, but feel free to use any name you want for yours. Let's press the play button and watch your first bot get to work. You can see what instruction your bot is executing as they go. The first step is to grab an axe until their hands are full. After this, they'll enter the next loop, which will cause them to chop a tree until their hands are empty, which will happen when the axe breaks. Rinse and repeat. For now, you'll need to craft extra axes and spades for your bots as they break, but you better believe we're going to automate that soon. 1 bot down, 2 to go. Our next bot is going to dig holes so we can plant some new trees. Press space and select another one of our lazy bots. Hit the record button and then grab a spade you crafted earlier and left click on some dirt to start digging a hole. Now that our bot has our instructions, we're going to add some repeat blocks like we did with our chopper bot. Add 1 until hands full loop on top that contains the instructions to find and pick up the spade, and then another until hands empty loop that contains the rest of the instructions. Don't forget to wrap the whole thing in a forever loop by clicking the repeat button 1 more time. We still need to modify the area we'll be digging in, so select the gray rectangle next to the spade icon, but this time link it to the trees planting sign instead. You might need to change the drop down to alternating instead of full so we have some space between our trees. Rename the bot and press play to get them to start earning their keep. All that's left is someone to plant some fresh trees in these newly dug holes, so press space 1 more time and select 1 more of our lazy bots. Press record and pick up one of the tree seeds that should be laying around in our tree farm already. Now right click on one of the freshly dug holes to plant a tree. That's all the instructions we'll need, so it's time to add some repeats. Drag in a until hands full repeat block and move the first 3 instructions into it, and then drag in another until hands empty repeat block with the remaining instructions inside. This time we're going to activate the little continue on fail tick next to the drop down of the first repeat block. While this is activated, it will move on from that repeat if the instructions inside fail to execute. In this case, if the bot fails to find a seed before their hands are full, it will just move on to the next repeat block and start looking for holes until their hands are empty. Now we have two area definitions we need to fix up. The find nearest tree seed area should be linked to the trees collect sign, and then the find nearest hole area should be linked to the trees planting sign. Don't forget to wrap this whole program in another forever loop, and that should do it. Rename the bot and press play to watch everyone go. And there you have it. You have 3 bots working together to continuously chop and plant trees. A good supply of logs is just the beginning. In the next guide, we'll start collecting, processing, and storing them. Like and subscribe for more quick tutorials like this. I'm Sweet Money. I'll see you in the next one. But for now, take it easy.